So you're just going to be on all fours still here. Okay, push the hips back as far as you can, and then just reach out in front of you with the arms. Okay, keep those arms locked out straight. And then I want you to focus on breathing on this one. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Every time you breathe out, try and push a little bit further towards the ground. This one's for a minute hold as well. Welcome if you're just joining. We started off with a cat-cow. Now we're doing a child's pose for a minute. As you enter in, please enter your full name and your EID if you know it. It'll help us track attendance today. All right, relax there on the child's pose, guys. You're still going to be on all fours. So same position as the cat-cow starting. This is a T-spine rotation, so I want you to keep one arm straight. You're going to reach through with the other arm as far as you can, and then rotate up toward the ceiling. Let the hips, shoulders, head rotate as well. We're going to do 10 reps each side on this one. Try and exhale as you reach. Couple more on this side. And let's switch over. 10 the other way as well. All right, and as you're finishing these up, we're gonna go into a Spider-Man with rotation next. Looks like people are just finishing up here. All right, Spider-Man with rotation. Same thing, we're just gonna have the foot outside the hands now, okay? So, just like you were in that quadruped position, bring that foot up outside the hands. And you keep the back knee down and dip and rotate towards the foot that's forward, or bring the back knee off the ground. That makes it a little bit harder. Dip, rotate there, okay? We're gonna go 10 each side for this one as well. Okay, if that gets too hard, just put the knee back down on the ground and just hold there. Couple more on this one side, then I want you to switch over. Same thing the other way, 10 reps. Go ahead and hit just a couple more. All right, once you're done with 10 each side there, coming onto the ground, we're gonna go into a 90-90. So when we're setting up here, 90 degrees on both knees. So that leg straight out in front and then out to the side. Same thing with that back leg. My leg is straight out to the side and then back. So we want to take 90-degree angles here. Get nice and tall with the upper body. So you can use your hands to kind of support you there instead of leaning one side. Okay, get nice and tall. We're just gonna rock forward and back. So slight forward lean and then slight lean back for a minute each side. Okay, it should be opening up the hips on both sides. So on the side it looks more like this. I want to make sure that I'm not leaning too far forward or rounding my back. I want to keep that chest up and think about bringing the chest over the knee and then lean it back. Open up that hip a little bit. Okay, a minute each side here. You want to synchronize your breathing with it. Inhale as you lean forward. Exhale as we lean back. Just use your hands to support you here. About 15 more seconds on this side. All right, and switch it over. So you just bring that other leg forward. Same setup here. Okay, 90 degrees on both knees. Make sure we're nice and square. Get the upper body tall. And we're just going to lean and sit back. 1 minute on this side as well. For about 15 more seconds here, guys. All right, good job there. Okay, going back onto the knees. We're gonna go into a bird dog next. So we're gonna do some activation drills here, done with mobility stuff. So on bird dogs, we're thinking keeping the core nice and tight, locked in place. You're gonna go opposite arm, opposite legs, reach straight out. Try to make it as straight of a line as you can. Okay, so side will look more like this. Arm reaches straight out, leg reaches straight back. Okay, we're gonna do 30 seconds of reps here, so go ahead and start. Make sure to reach back with that leg. We're not reaching too high in the air. We want to reach straight back, like we're trying to kick through the wall. Good job. Make sure you're alternating sides on this one. There we go. Keep going. Let's go for 10 more seconds. Just hit a couple more on your side. All right, relax there. Going into a side plank next. So there's two ways you can do the side plank, depending on how challenging this is for you. So if you feel like you have pretty good shoulder stability and core strength, try with the legs straight. Okay, you're gonna bridge up on the elbow and the feet. Okay, if that's a little bit too challenging, doesn't feel right, bend your knees. And you're just gonna go up onto the knees. This one is a great way to activate the core as well. So you guys pick what's gonna work for you. So we're gonna start on either side you wanna start with in 3, 2, 1, here we go. 30-second hold. So make sure that arm is straight up toward the ceiling. We have a nice big chest, neck is neutral. We're just gonna hold there. Breathe it out. Nice, 10 seconds left. And relax there, good job. So switch sides. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. The same thing here. If you need to, go on the knees bent. If you can, go legs straight. Nice big chest. Other hand's gonna reach straight up toward the ceiling. Ten seconds left here, guys. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Okay, stay on your back. Last one until we get up on our feet. Hip lifts. We're gonna try to activate our glutes here. So I want you to bridge through the heels. So we're pushing through the heels as far as we can. Body stays nice and straight as we bridge up. Okay, squeeze your butt. We're gonna go for 30 seconds of reps on those as well. So ready to go. Keeping the feet shoulder width apart, knees shoulder width apart, and just bridging up, squeezing the butt. Keep going, you got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Okay, up on your feet here, guys. All right, up on your feet, we're gonna start off with a good morning. Okay, so this is our hinge movement. Whenever we're doing some hinges, this is what I want you to do. Okay, so we're gonna stand feet shoulder width apart, slightly bend your knees, athletic position, and then cross the hands across the chest. Reach back with your hips as far as you can, get a nice stretch in the hamstrings and glutes. And then stand tall and squeeze your butt. I want you to do 10 reps like that. So reach back, let the chest fall, stand tall. 10 reps. Good, guys, it looks great. Make sure we don't go too far on this one either. We don't want to go all the way down to where our chest falls or our back grounds. Stop right about here where we can keep our back nice and flat. So once you're done with 10 there, go with a nice wide base, so I know you're done. So feet are going to be past shoulder width apart. 10 reps. Okay, nice wide base now. Okay, we're going lateral squats. So I want you to think about pushing your hips back just like you did on the good morning. Hips back, work side to side on this one, 10 each side. So just a slight bend in the knee. Stay nice and tall in the middle. Okay, you should be feeling a nice stretch to the inside of your leg. We're going 10 reps each side here. Nice job, guys. Looks good. Ten each way. All right, next, after those, after 10 each side, you're gonna go 10 each leg reverse lunge. So on this one, I want us to start with the feet together, nice tall upper body. You're gonna take a big step back and go down as far as you can, good bend in the knee. You can make sure we're pushing through the heel on the front leg, the toe on the back leg, okay? If that isn't feeling very good to go all the way down to the ground, just drop that foot back, go as far down as you can, and then stand back up. Okay, just working on that split stance position. Even if it's just dropping your leg back and forward, just go there. Okay, 10 each side for that one as well.
Yeah.
Good stuff, guys. It looks great. All right, 10 each side there. We're gonna do one more and then we're gonna pick up the pace just a little bit. All right, last one is called a single leg deadlift. So just like we're doing the good morning, so if we did the good mornings here with both feet, it's like a single leg good morning. Okay, instead of crossing the hands across the shoulders, I want you to reach out in front of you. So you're just gonna go on one leg, other leg reaches back, hands reach out in front. Don't need to go very far on this one. Okay, just a slight bend. We're not trying to go all the way down like this. Okay, just on that one leg, reach back with the foot, reach out with the hands if you need to, hold on to something for some balance. 10 reps each side for this one as well. 10 reps each way. Nice, guys. Reach back with that leg as far as you can, and then stop once the chest is even with the ground. Looks like you're just about finished up here. Good job. All right, last part of this warm-up basically the last, like, kind of getting our heart rate up part. We're gonna do 6 minutes of 3 exercises, 30 jumping jacks to start. So you're just gonna go in place, jumping jack, okay, or we can do a step out if that feels better for you, if you're not comfortable jumping. Okay, so you start there, then you're gonna go onto the ground, 20 mountain climbers. So you're in a push-up position, just driving one knee up at a time. So be right here. Driving the knees up, 20 totals, 10 each side. If you're not comfortable with going in that plank position, just march in place, okay? Do 10 each leg there. The last thing you're gonna do is 10 squats, okay? So on the squats, make sure we're pushing the hips back, sit the weight back into the heels, and then we're opening up the hips to sit between the knees, okay? You'll hit 10 reps on that. So it's 30 jumping jacks, 20 on the mountain climbers total, so 10 each leg, and then 10 squats for 6 minutes. All right, ready, set, go. Start off with those 30 jumping jacks. Remember, do that step out jack if you're not comfortable jumping. 30 total. Next will be the mountain climbers, 20 total, so 10 each leg. All right, and the last one will be 10 squats. So 30 jumping jacks, 20 mountain climbers, 10 squats. You're just gonna keep rolling through that for 6 minutes. Okay, remember we're just still getting warmed up here, so try not to fatigue yourself too much. Squats look great as well. Remember, if you reach out in front of you a little bit more, you're gonna be able to sit back in that squat a little bit better. So try that, get that reach out in front of you, weight back in the heels, pushing the hips back. Nice job. You're over halfway, you got about 2.5 minutes left. here. This is going to be the majority of the workout right here, and then we'll do something small at the end. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is 2 minutes of work, 1 minute rest. So when we're working, I want you to keep going the whole time, just like you did on that warm up. Okay, for the minute rest, you're just hanging out. If you want to do something extra like a wall sit or a plank or something else you want to work on, you can go for that. But I encourage just resting during that time because the 2 minutes is going to be tough. So we're going to do that 5 times, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, and there's going to be 4 different exercises you do. They're all going to be 10 reps total. Okay, if they're single side, they'll be 10 each side. So the first one we're going to do is 10 total lunges. So just like we did on the warm up, you can do a couple different options. You can do a reverse lunge, and I would probably just stick on one side, do 5 reps on one side, and then switch, do 5 on the other side. Okay, if the lunges are bothering the knees a little bit, I would just do a step back, slight bend the knees, or you can do a single leg deadlift that we worked on earlier. Okay, so it's up to you. If you want to make the lunge a little bit harder, you can go into a forward lunge where you're stepping into it. Reverse is easier, forward is going to be a little bit harder. Okay, so that's where we start with 10 lunges. Then we're going to do 10 push-ups. So on our push-ups, okay, we can do a couple different options. We can do just a normal push-up where we're in that plank position. Keeping the elbows in, straight down, big press up. That's a little bit too hard. Do an eccentric push-up where we control it down as slow as we can. Roll back up onto the knees and then back up, okay? Or, last option, knee push-up is totally fine. Okay, so you do 10 there. Then you're gonna flip onto your back. You're gonna do 10 sit-ups with the legs straight. So just swing your arms up as high as you can, nice tall posture at the end. And then control back down, 10 sit-ups. Okay, last thing for the circuit is going to be 10 single leg hip lifts each side. So you're going to be on one heel, other leg is going to be bent, bridge up, squeeze your glute. Okay, you're going to do 10 each side for that one. So knee bend, bridge straight up. Okay, so that's going to be the circuit, 2 minutes on, 1 minute rest. So it's 10 lunges, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 each side for the single leg hip lift. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Cool. All right.
Can I use weight?
Yeah, absolutely. Use weight if you guys want to. Hold on to something. Make it harder on the single leg hip lift if you put your foot up on the couch or on a table. Lots of different options to make these harder, okay? If you want to make the sit-ups harder, we can go arms overhead. I'll go through some options on that. Great question. Okay. All right, let me set our timer here. All right, is everybody ready? Set, go. 2 minutes on. You're starting off with 10 total lunges. So it's 5 each leg. If you just want to make it harder and go 10 each leg, that's totally fine too. Okay, if you have weight and you want to make it a little bit harder, you can hold it in a number of ways. You can hold it on the chest. If you have one weight, you can hold it farmer's position. With 2, if you have one weight and you want to hold it down here, you can go with whatever leg goes back. Okay, lots of different options. You can even hold them on the shoulders. Okay, after your lunges, you're going into push-ups for 10. Remember, we can go with the eccentric push-up where you control it down and roll back up, kind of warming up. Or you can go into a knee push-up. That's totally fine. After the push-ups, go onto your back, hit sit-ups. 10 sit-ups with the legs straight. Try and get your legs straight on this one. Don't bend the knees. Feel free to swing your arms as much as you need to. Good job. Okay, after your 10 sit-ups, you're going 10 each side, single leg hip lift. If you're having trouble on the sit-ups here, guys, feel free to put your feet underneath something, like underneath the couch or underneath a table or chair to help wedge yourself and get a little bit more pressure through your sit-up. Okay, and then that single leg hip lift, let me show you that one again. On your back. Just push with your one leg, the other leg is bent up here, so trying to get it straight. Have it up. And you're just going to barely bridge up off the ground, squeezing your glute, 10 reps, switch, 10 reps. All right, and we're resting. That was 2 minutes down. So wherever you're at, if you want to finish up each round, you guys can do that as well, because it looks like everybody's just about finishing up. But wherever you leave off at with that minute or that 2 minutes, that's where you're going to pick up from. So if you finished with one side on the single leg hip lift, I want you to start off on the other side of the single leg hip lift. Okay, if you got through the whole thing, you're going to go back to the start, back to the lunges. Still got 30 seconds to rest and grab a sip of water if you need to. Okay, we're going to do that 4 more times. Still got 15 seconds left before we hit round 2. Remember, we're starting off with 10 lunges. If that was a little bit easy to do 5 each leg, try 10 each leg this round. You can always do a squat instead as well. But we're going to have some squats a little bit later. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. 10 lunges to start, or wherever you're left off at. Looks good. Remember, you can also do a single leg deadlift if your knees start bothering you. So again, if we're doing the lunge, big step back, drop that knee straight down. We're going single leg deadlift. That back leg stays as straight as possible. Reach out in front of you. Okay, so it's lunges, push-ups for 10. That'll be next. Good job, you got about 40 seconds down already. Push-ups next, then sit-ups, then the single leg hip lifts. Make sure when we're hitting those push-ups, we're not letting the elbows flare out to the side and letting the neck dip down. You don't want to be here. You want to get nice and tall, elbows into the side. So about a 45-degree angle as we come down. Looks great. Good job, guys. Past 1 minute here. About 1 minute more of work. All right, after your push-ups, you're going sit-ups. Make this challenging for you. So again, on the sit-ups, if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can go with the arms straight up over your head the whole time. Try not to swing them. Or you can go hands across the chest, try not to swing them. If you also have a light weight, you can hold a weight in front of your chest. Good job, guys. You got about 10 seconds left. Keep working if you want to keep going and finish this out. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. That's round 2. So a minute rest here. If you want to keep working on something else, you can, or you can just take this time to hang out. Take some big deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try and catch your breath for a second. All right, you got about 30 seconds left until we get going into round 2, or excuse me, round 3. I think mostly everybody is starting back with those single leg hip lifts. Make sure you try and keep your hips neutral on this one. So as we bridge up onto one side, we're not letting the hips shift one way or the other. So try and keep both hips square to the ceiling. All right, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and going where you left off from. Here we go. Nice, hip lifts look good. Remember, if the single leg ever gets too hard or bothers you, just go with both feet down. Do 20 instead, just like we did in the warm-up. Good job, you guys are rocking these lunges out, looks great. I like that forward reach on the lunge, that looks really good. That's gonna help you sit back a little bit more as well. Awesome job, guys. You're about halfway. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Keep working, you got 45 seconds left. Nice job, 30 seconds left. 20, almost there, keep working. 10 seconds left, you got it. And 3, 2, 1, and relax, good job. Okay, that's 3 down, we got 2 to go. We're gonna have a similar circuit after this, but just shorter times. So it'll be a minute work, 30 seconds rest. You guys are doing great on this. The lunges look really good. Sit-ups, push-ups, everything's looking great. Let me know if you need a modification, if anything's bothering you. Looks like you guys are just cranking it out though. All right, a couple more big deep breaths. We got about 20 seconds before we go into round 4. We'll do 2 more. All right, go ahead and start setting up here. You got 10 seconds left. So we get going. So wherever you left off at, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Round 4. Again, the order is 10 lunges, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 each side single leg hip lift. Great job, guys. It's a good start. That's 40 seconds down. About a third of the way through. As you start to fatigue on the push-ups, make sure you go to that slightly easier version instead of doing less quality reps. So eccentric or knee push-up is great. You're halfway. Keep working, you got 40 seconds left. Nice, guys, good work. 30 seconds. You can get through one more thing. Almost there, final 10 seconds of round 4. You got it, keep pushing. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good stuff. All right, little breather. We got 1 round left to go. All right, quick sip of water if you need it too. A couple more big deep breaths. You got about 30 seconds left. We'll jump into that last round. All right, 20 seconds left until we jump into it. Okay, this is the last round, so I want you to try and get through as much as you can in this one. Try and really push through on this one since you went through it a couple times. You know how fast you can go. All right, here we go, guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's see it. Round 5 here. Again, 10 lunges, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 each side on a single leg hip lift. Get through as much as you can. It's gonna be the last one. Nice work on those lunges, guys. They look great. And those push-ups, make sure you do something that you're capable of. So if it's a knee push-up, that's totally fine. Just make sure we keep the head back. We're not letting the neck droop forward. There we go. Looks great. You got about a minute left. Final minute. Keep working, guys. You're almost there. 45 seconds left.
Out of my bed. I've been thinking about you all day.
30 seconds left, almost there. All right, you got 15 seconds left. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and great job. Good work, guys. Good work. All right, we're gonna take a minute rest here. So go ahead and grab some water if you need to. So we're gonna do 5 rounds, just like we did with different exercise, but this one's gonna be 1 minute on, 30 seconds rest. Okay, 5 rounds again. So this one is gonna be 5, 10, 15 for your reps. So the first one's 5, it's gonna be 5 half burpees or full burpees, depending on what you can do. So 5 half burpees would look like this. We're just gonna go down to the hands, walk 1 foot out at a time, okay, until we're in a plank position, and then back up. That's the half. Okay, if we're going full burpee, try and go both legs out at the same time, all the way down to the ground, and then back up. Okay, so 5 burpees of your choice. Okay, from there, we need some light dumbbells or like water bottles, soup cans, whatever you got. I've got some soup cans here. It's gonna be alternating curl and press. You're gonna do 10 reps each side. So you're gonna curl up to your shoulder, press overhead, and then alternate. Okay, so you're just alternating reps on this one. 10 each side, curl and press. So when we're curling up to the shoulder, we want to keep the elbow in place. When we press, the bicep comes up next to the ear, full reach overhead. Okay, if you want to do them at the same time too and get through a little bit faster, you can do that. Last one we're going to do is 15 air squats or goblet squat if you want to hold a dumbbell or kettlebell at your chest. So for the squat, okay, just pushing the hips back like we did in the warm-up. Okay, good bend in the knees, sitting between the hips. Try and get that chest up. If we need to, squat to a chair or a bench or something, that'll help you on those squats if that's starting to bother you or if you just need a little assistance. Okay, give me a thumbs up if we're good. All right, so it's 5 burpee or half burpee, 10 alternating curl and press, or just 10 total. Okay, and then 15 squats. Going 1 minute on, 30 seconds rest for 5 rounds in 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. 5 burpees or half burpees. Remember, the half is just that plank position. And try and stand up between each rep here, guys. So the finishing position should be up on your feet, arms up toward the ceiling. There we go. 5 reps like that. Okay, then you're going 10 each side, curl and press. Try and bang through these as quick as you can. Okay, if 10 each side seems like a lot, maybe just do 5 each side or 10 together. Just depends on what weights you have, what you have available to you. So remember, the curl and press is going to be with something in your hands, curl it to your shoulder, press overhead. Even if you just have something light, just go like this. If you do 10 each side quick, it'll start to burn for sure. If overhead hurts at all too, you can just go ahead and relax, guys. That was 1 minute. So 30 seconds rest. If going overhead hurts at all too, you can just do curls right here, okay? Or you can go bent over and do some rows, okay? Lots of options. So that was 1 round down. We got 4 left. Same thing on this one. Wherever you finished off at, that's where you're going to pick back up at. So if you're still working on those curl and press, keep going through those. If you just finished up, you're going into 15 squats. And here we go. We're working. Just keep working on those curl and press if you're still going. If not, go into the squats. 15 reps on your squat. Remember, just follow a depth that works for you on the squats. Don't have to go crazy deep or anything. Where it feels comfortable. And then you'll be back to the start, back to the 5 burpees or half burpees. That's 20 seconds left. Great job on those burpees. Good work. Squats look really good as well. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. So the curl and press is obviously taking the most time. If you guys want to get through a couple more rounds, just do them both at the same time. So you just curl both to the shoulders, both press overhead. Okay, and if these start to get a little bit heavy going up overhead, you can kind of swing them up to your shoulders and then dip and press overhead. So if you got heavier weights and you're getting really fatigued, curl, dip, press. Whatever works for you. All right, this is going to be round 3 right here, the halfway point. In 3, 2, 1, go. Wherever you left off at. Remember, it's 5 burpee, half burpee, 10 curl and press, and then 15 squats. Just find a good pace for you. Doing great, you're halfway, that's 30 seconds down. Almost there, guys, 20 seconds left. Nice, all the way through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. That looks really good. Really, really good. So 3 down, 2 to go. Big deep breaths. If you need a quick sip of water, now's the time as well. So what we're gonna finish up with, we got 2 more rounds of this. We're gonna do 30 seconds on for 3 different exercises, 3 rounds to finish up with. And kind of like a cool down, and then we'll do 1 quick mobility drill and call it a day. We're almost done here. All right, round 4, and go. We get 5 burpees, 10 curl and press, 15 on the squats. Remember, squat to the box, or excuse me, squat to a chair to make it a little bit easier on your knees if you need to. Want to make the squats harder? You can do a squat jump or a goblet squat. Awesome, that's halfway already. Good job, guys, keep it up, keep going. Just moving the whole time that we're working. And final 15 seconds. Two, 1, and relax. Good job. right. Last round here, round number 5. Couple big deep breaths before we go into the last one. Get ready to go. Got 5 seconds left. Make this your best round. See how much you can get through. Final minute. Ready? Go. Final minute of work right here on this circuit. Nice, guys. Good work. Halfway. "20 seconds, almost done. "10. Gotta keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Good job, guys. Give yourself a pat on the back. Really good. Okay, last thing we're gonna do is gonna be 3 rounds, 3 exercises. You're going 30 seconds of work, and you're gonna get about 5 seconds of rest. So this is just gonna be really quick rolling through these continuously. 5 seconds pretty much just to transition. So the exercises you're gonna do, there's 3 of them. The first one will just be a squat like we were doing. So just a basic squat. Okay, if you are kind of sick of the squats, done too many of them bothering the knees, go into a good morning like we did in the warm up, squeeze your butt, or you can go into a lateral squat. So whichever one you want to do, squat, good morning, or lateral squat. That's going to be the first 30 seconds. Okay, second 30 seconds will be a plank. So we're just down on the ground. You have 2 options on the plank. You can go into a high plank, which is on the hands. It's going to be a little bit harder on the shoulders. Or a low plank on the elbows. Obviously going to be harder on the core. Okay, so you guys pick. The last one is just going to be on your back. This is hip lifts like we did in the warm-up as well. If you want to make these harder, put a chair underneath your feet, elevate the feet, and you're just doing as many hip lifts as you can in 30 seconds. Okay? So again, squat for the first 30, plank for the second 30, and then hip lifts for the last 30. Do that 3 times. Quick cool down, like just one exercise of a cool down. We'll bring the heart rate back down real quick, and then that's it for today. Okay? So let's get started here with the squats in 3, 2, 1. This is 30 seconds of work. Here we go. Squat, lateral squat. Good morning, however you want to do it. Again, you can weight the squats. Goblet position would be with a dumbbell on your chest. Go front rack with the dumbbells on the shoulders. You can even hold them down here on the sides. Okay, just make sure we keep the chest up. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And remember, this is a quick transition. You're down into the plank. 3, 2, 1, going right into the plank. So there's really no rest time here. We're just transitioning. This is your chance to catch your breath for a second. Big deep breaths. Make sure that back stays nice and flat. Go as long as you can. If you can't hold all 30 seconds, just take a quick break and then pop back up. You're almost there, guys. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just roll over onto your back. Hip lifts. If you want to make these harder, elevate your feet. And go. Try and get 30 reps in 30 seconds. See if you can do that. 1 per second. Good squeezing the glutes each rep. Keep working, guys. You're almost there. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Back up onto your feet. We're going back in the squats. And go. Squatting. Got 2 more rounds through that, just like we did, and then that's it. Yep, we got lateral squats is good, good mornings is good, squat jump. You can also do some lunges if you want more lunges, whatever's gonna work for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. Back to your plank, and go. Remember, high plank, which is on the hands, is going to be a little bit more taxing on the shoulders. Low plank on the elbows is going to be a little bit more taxing on the core. Almost there, guys. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there on your back, hip lifts. And go. Keep working, keep working. You got 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Good job. Back up onto your feet. One more round here. One and done. And go. Get back to squats. Good mornings. Or lateral squats. Halfway. Keep pushing, guys. We're almost done for today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Plank it up. Here we go, plank. Nice solid plank position, guys. Good work. Just that head's not falling forward. Keep the neck nice and neutral. Almost there, 10 seconds left. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Last one on your back, hip lifts. That's it for this circuit. Here we go. Finish out these reps. Almost there, guys. Keep pushing. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome job. All right, that's it for that circuit. Catch your breath for a second. Last thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna cool it down. 2 minutes hold on this, 2 minutes. We're just gonna go into a child's pose, okay? So I want you to go a little bit wider with your knees than you did in the warm-up. So a little bit wider position so we can sit between the hips a little bit better. And just stretch those arms straight out in front of you. Big hold. We're gonna hold that for 2 minutes. Here we go. All right, so wide with the knees. Reach out in front, keep the arms straight the whole time, and just kind of sit into it. Let those hips open up. Let the arms reach out in front of you, good stretch in the back. And get to a position that you're pretty comfortable in. Something that you can hold for about 2 minutes. Keep pulling, guys. Big deep breaths. Cool it down. That's about halfway right there. That's about a minute. See if you can sink a little bit deeper into it, a little bit more stretch in the hips or into the lats. If not, just keep holding right where you're at. We're almost done. Final 30 seconds. Almost there, keep holding, you got 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come out of it nice and easy. All right, great job today, guys. That was awesome. Thank you for being here. Again, if you didn't enter your EID and full name into the chat, please do so we can track the attendance. If not, you're good to go. That's all we got for today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Good work.